Winston-Salem, NC. For just the second time this season, Duke found itself as the underdog Saturday, and perhaps for good reason. Host Wake Forest gave the 8th-ranked Blue Devils a run for their money in Cameron Indoor Stadium not 2 weeks ago and entered the rematch a perfect 14-0 on its home floor this season. In a battle that featured 14 lead changes and 7 ties, number 8 Duke fell 83-79 to the Demon Deacons in front of a sellout crowd Saturday afternoon at Lawrence Joel Veterans Memorial Coliseum. The loss snaps what was previously a 5-game winning streak for the Blue Devils and topples the squad from the top spot in the ACC standings with just 4 games to play in the regular season. For Wake Forest, the marquee win means new life in the pursuit of an NCAA tournament berth. In the end, the events of the game were all overshadowed by an apparent injury to Duke sophomore Kyle Filipowski as Wake Forest fans stormed the court. "I'm more concerned about the well-being of our guys," Duke head coach Jon Scheyer said after the game. Flip sprains his ankle? When are we going to ban court storming? When are we going to ban that? How many times does a player have to get into something where they get punched, or they get pushed, or they get taunted right in their face? And it's a dangerous thing. Facing a 4-point deficit with under 4 minutes to go, freshman guard Jared McCain got Duke, 21-6, 12-4 in the ACC, back within striking distance by calmly hitting a 3-pointer out of the final media timeout. For a moment, it seemed as if the Blue Devils, after playing catch-up for much of the second half, might escape the final leg of a grueling 3-game road trip with a win. It was not to be. Despite a late 3-pointer by Filipowski to trim Duke's deficit to 81-79, Wake Forest, 18-9, 10-6, held on to win after Tyrese Proctor's turnover with 3 seconds to play. Junior guard Hunter Sallis sealed the deal for the Demon Deacons at the free throw line, giving the sellout crowd every reason it needed to storm the floor moments later. As the buzzer sounded and fans emptied onto the court, Filipowski appeared to be hit by the frenzy. He had to be shielded from the rush by his teammates and helped off the floor. Filipowski, with his right knee wrapped in ice, spoke to reporters after the game about the incident. "It was my knee," Filipowski said. Quote, "I felt a bunch of hits on my body. This one was the worst. Like I said, it's just really ridiculous of how that situation was handled. I absolutely felt like it was personal. Intentional for sure. There's no reason where they see a big guy like me trying to work my way up the court and they can't just work around me," he added. There's no excuse for that. Wake Forest head coach Steve Forbes also shared his view of the court storming after the game. "I didn't see what happened at the end," Forbes said. "I hope Filipowski is okay. I don't like court stormings, I never have.